Hi, and welcome to the third session for you leaders over your small groups in this Reach Challenge. And now we're moving into the second stage. The first stage was Ready Your Life, where a lot of the focus was on prayer. A lot of the focus was on those 10 names and praying through those 10 names. Now they've begun the process of where they are whittling those 10 names down to 5 names. Many will have come already sensing that. Some will have come not quite sure. There's 2 things I want to share with you regarding this small group session, which is an important session. Number 1, make sure you dispel kind of a legalism towards this. People thinking they have to have exactly 5 names. You know, some may feel very comfortable with 4 names or 6 names. It's okay. These are guidelines to help them. So dispel any kind of a legalism. Make sure they're comfortable with the names that they have and go over those names. Again, you may want to pray for those names. You may be able to have a little bit of time when they share about those names, who these people are, whether they're from the workplace, their family, or their neighborhood. So dispel kind of that I've got to get this right and do it exactly according to the rules. That will come up. You'll see that in some of your people. Be looking for it and help them relax over this. There's a second thing I want to share with you, though. As they get into the second stage, it moves into a more difficult challenge for them, because coming up with names and praying for those names, honestly, is not a tough thing to do. But now being able to intentionally do acts of kindness for some may be more difficult. So I want to encourage you to have a time where you brainstorm together. What specifically kinds of acts of kindness can they do? Be highly intentional and really practical with your brainstorming time. Have them write down the ideas, where they can write down what they might be doing with them and when they might do it. If you're meeting on a Tuesday night, they may say, on Saturday, I'm going to be at a soccer game with my kids and their kids. That'll be the moment I do it. Try to get them to be as practical and as specific as they can. And here's why. If they can be really practical and really intentional, they won't get so overwhelmed with it. It'll become far more simple and far more clear. So those 2 things are really your guide for this session. First of all, help them not to be legalistic with the number of names they whittle it down to, but they do need to whittle it down. And then secondly, have a brainstorming time where they can be very practical and very intentional in how they're going to begin to do these acts of kindness. And you will find you are helping them have a very successful beginning to the second stage of the Reach Challenge.